first type thermometer is gas in cylinder or any container. Okay, so this is first type. And the second type thermometer was a length of platinum wire and a third type thermometer was mercury thermometer in glass. Okay, these were three thermometers we discussed, and we also discussed their properties, thermometric properties. So thermometric property of gas cylinder is pressure. Means we measure pressure because pressure changes with temperature. A property that changes with temperature, we measure that property. And in platinum thermometer, length of platinum wire or any conductor, we measure resistance. Okay, and in mercury thermometer, length of mercury column, means volume of mercury increases, length of mercury column. So these are main three types, and we also said that their properties, thermometric properties, very monotonically, means they change uniformly with temperature. Okay, so for example, we also said that for gas and thermometer, their temperature, say in any thermometer, and it is property is X, then this temperature is directly proportional to that property. Okay, means for example in gas thermometer we measure pressure, so it is directly proportional to pressure. Means you if pressure increases, temperature also increases. Means both are linearly related, linearly proportional. Okay, we also give here a constant, that is Tp equal to AP. ठीक है, इसका मतलब है कि जो टेम्परेचर जो है ये प्रेशर से डायरेक्टली रिलेटेड है, और यहाँ पे ये कांस्टेंट है, प्रोपोर्शनलिटी का कांस्टेंट. Okay, और this was for first type thermometer. For second type, that we discussed is a resistance of platinum wire. So in that case we can write PR, means resistance is, we measure resistance to measure the temperature, that is directly proportional to resistance of the wire. So we can write here PR is equal to B constant, that is equal to R. Okay, so this is for second type. Okay, and third type, there is uh, for third that is mercury length. Okay, so mercury length, for mercury length there is length of mercury, and for that we write T mercury Hg, that is directly proportional to length of the mercury column. Length of mercury column is measured, so we can write here length of mercury column means temperature is directly proportional to length of mercury column. Okay. So now we can write it as a length of mercury column equal to C L okay. Means you increase the temperature, length of mercury column will increase. Okay. So how to find these constants? Okay. So to find these constants, we find a point, okay, because these are three constants. So to find these constants, we have to define or assign a value that is known as T triple temperature. Triple point temperature, that is 273.16 Kelvin. Okay. This temperature is a unique temperature. Okay. Unique temperature where water can exist in three states. Coexist, in three phases, in equilibrium, okay, so in three phases. Okay, so at this temperature water can exist in solids, we say that in that state temperature, pressure, if we graph that, we can say that there are three states. So at certain temperature, this temperature is known as 273.16 Kelvin. At this temperature, this is known as triple point temperature. TR means triple point. Okay. So temperature triple point, at triple point, this is triple point means three states coexist at the same time. Means solids, liquid, and a gases. Okay. So waters means gas means vapor. Okay. So at that point, we, because three thermometers will give the same temperature at that point. Okay. At triple point. So to calculate the temperature, to calculate the value of A, B, C, these are three constants at triple point. So we can say that at triple point, for example, if we have pressure at triple point, for first type thermometer we can write, for first type thermometer we can write 273.16, because our formula is temperature, pressure, temperature at a property of pressure is equal to A pressure. Okay, this is formula. So we can write, for example, at triple point temperature is this 273.16. So we can write it to equal to A and a P triple point. So this is way, or we can write A value of constant is 273.16 divided by P triple. Okay, or if we put that for this value of constant in this formula, then we can write T pressure equal to P over P triple point 273.16. Okay, so this is a formula for calculating temperature. Okay, so this pressure at triple point is fixed, that is at 273.16, and this pressure varies with temperature. So we can calculate at different pressures different temperature, because pressure will vary. If you will put different values of pressure here, you will find different values of temperature. Okay, so pressure temperature thermometer, that is constant volume gas thermometer, is based on this formula. Okay, and for second type, now you can write also for second type. This was for first type. For second type, you can write that is PR equal to B, okay, and R. So for this you can also put like that. Okay, so you can write it as a TR. We are just like writing only formula, so that will be R or R triple point multiplied by 273.16. So this is formula for finding the temperature on platinum thermometer. For third type, you can also write, that was our mercury thermometer. So for mercury thermometer, you can also write like that. Okay, so for mercury thermometer, you can write that is equal to triple point 273.16. Okay, so these are three formulas that define your different temperature scales. you can write it as T triple point pressure triple point equal to T okay resistance triple point and a temperature okay, length of mercury okay. This is where we can write that these all coincide at this only this temperature. Okay, but at different values, in general, they do not coincide. Okay? Their values will be different. Okay? If they coincide at values means if you measure with mercury thermometer and if you have a liquid, for example, there is a liquid and you measure a thermometer, ठीक है? Mercury thermometer or uh, platinum thermometer or third thermometer was gas thermometer. So if you will measure, you will get different values. For example, one can give 20 Celsius, other can give uh, 18 Celsius, and means they will give different values. Okay, in general, why they will give different values? Because this is experimental fact. Okay, and if they agreed, अगर वो agreed करते तो आपको इस किस्म का फार्मूला मिल जाता. Agreed होते तो आपको ये होता कि pressure over P triple equal to R over R triple equal to LHG over okay. So इसका मतलब है ये इस तरह हम लिख सकते थे. We can write it like that. So it means that pressure is directly proportional to resistance. Resistance is directly proportional to uh, length. So these means these are no any way related to each other. Okay, this is length of mercury column. This is resistance of platinum wire. This is pressure of the gas. They are not related to each other. They are completely different quantities. So therefore they cannot be equal to each other. Therefore these all thermometers cannot show same temperature. Okay, for even for constant gas thermometer, if you have constant gas thermometer, constant volume gas thermometer, constant volume gas thermometer, if you have constant gas volume gas thermometer, you put different gases. That will also give you different values of temperature. If you put different gases, they will also give you different values. Even you put different amounts, that will give also different values. Okay, so means constant volume gas thermometers, if you put different gases and at different amounts, that will also give you different values of the temperature. Okay, but we can take the same value, constant volume of a thermometer, and we restrict our thermometer to a constant value. Okay, and that that can give you the correct values of temperature. Okay, so we keep volume of a ideal gas constant. Okay, and you can measure, so that is the way to calibrate the thermometer. Okay, and we say that we define that way for constant volume thermometer means it is volume approximately approach to zero. So we say that for that thermometer, okay, we say that at through that temperature thermometer you can measure limit volume approach to zero approximately. There is a volume but very small. Okay, and we say that pressure over pressure triple into 273.6. Okay, so now this thermometer formula is used to calibrate the thermometer. This is ideal gas thermometer. Okay, this is ideal gas thermometer. Absolute scale. Scale. Kelvin scale. It cannot be negative. Okay, it has no any negative value. Absolute scale, and you have this. This is a 0 Kelvin value. It starts from 0 Kelvin value. Okay, so it has no upper limit. It has this zero because all gases has zero pressure and zero volume at this point. Zero. This is means hypothetical point. 0 Kelvin does not exist in real, but it is because all gases when their temperature is lowered. For example, if you have a graph and this is temperature and this is pressure and this is negative temperature. So this is for example at temperature in Celsius. Temperature in Celsius. Okay. If you want to keep only positive temperature, then we can draw another graph. Okay, so for positive, only positive values, we can say that this is pressure and this is temperature. Okay, so as gases are cooled down lower than 0 Celsius or 273 Kelvin, if you decrease temperature, eventually all gases meet at a point. Okay, that point is known as 0 Kelvin. Their volume and pressure are zero at that point. Join. प्लाटिनम थर्मामीटर की लिमिट रेंज होती है एक कि प्लाटिनम थर्मामीटर जो है उसकी आप जो टेम्परेचर है वो मेजर कर सकते हैं 13.81 केल्विन तो इसकी रेंज जो होती है 90389.89 ठीक दिस इज रेंज ऑफ प्लाटिनम थर्मामीटर ये प्लाटिनम रेजिस्टेंट थर्मामीटर ओके और दूसरा आता है थर्मोकपल थर्मोकपल आपने पढ़ा होगा व्हाट इज थर्मोकपल thermocouple is made up of two metals different metals okay it can measure it is junction if you put a junction one junction at triple point of water and other junction at a body whose temperature you want to measure you can measure thermometer temperature of the body through thermocouple okay so thermocouple you can measure through thermocouple range you can measure from 903.89 to 1337.58 okay and third thermometer is pyrometer okay so pyrometer measure temperature above 1337.58 okay it has no upper limit okay so these are thermometers which we use for measuring temperature equation of state okay equation of state that shows a state of gas so you know that there are certain observables you can observe these observables these are such as volume temperature pressure and a number of molecules okay so these are variables that you can observe at thermal equilibrium or equilibrium state at any equilibrium state you can for example you can show the relationship between volume and pressure temperature and pressure temperature and volume you know that volume and temperature are directly proportional to each other volume and pressure are inversely proportional to each other okay volume and the number of molecules or number of moles directly proportional to each other okay temperature and the pressure are directly proportional to each other okay so these all laws you can combine and you can find the equation of state so by combining that you can write a equation that is PV directly proportional to temperature okay or you can write it here PV and RT okay. This equation is known as equation of state okay PV is equal to nRT okay so all these relations you can derive from this equation So by keeping these three terms, volume, number of moles, n means number of moles, and capital N means number of molecules. So these three terms, by keeping these three terms constant, you can say that pressure is directly proportional to temperature. Okay, or keeping pressure in our constant, V is directly proportional to temperature. Okay, keeping temperature in our constant, you can say that V is inversely proportional to pressure. So all these laws you can calculate using this equation. PV is equal to nRT. Okay, and this same equation also can be written as PV and KBT. Here KB is a Boltzmann constant. Okay, N is number of molecules, and this here R is general gas constant. Okay, so their value you can find, their values are given in book. Okay, okay, if you have a cylinder, okay, and a cylinder has, this is piston, this is piston, okay, and you apply force on this piston, okay? And this distance from this is x. X is distance from, for example, this is 0 point, and you apply force on this piston, and a piston covers a distant displacement, it comes to this point, and it covers a distance of dx. Okay, so work done by piston on the gas, because it contains a gas, ideal gas, it has an ideal gas, where you apply force on this piston, the piston does work on gas. Okay, so you do work on gas, as you are applying force and the piston is pushing. Okay, so force that you apply is equal to P into A. A is uh, area of this piston. Okay, so that is the force you are applying, because pressure equal to force per unit area. So you can calculate force is pressure into area. Okay, because gas has pressure, so you must apply the force equivalent to the force that gas is applying. So gas is applying pressure, so you must apply equivalent force on the gas to do work on the gas. Okay, so force is equal to pressure into area. Okay, so to calculate the work, how much work you are doing, then dW small work equal to force that you are applying externally into dx. Dx is small distance that moving. So here your force is opposite to the pressure exerted by the gas. Gas is applying force in this direction, that is P into A. Okay, so you can write it here is P minus P into A dx. Okay, so this is dW minus PA dx. Okay, and area into displacement is known as volume. This is volume. Okay, so means this, you multiply this displacement dx with the area the piston has moved, so that will give you a volume of the gas. So we can write it as a dW minus P dV. So this is work in thermodynamics. Okay, and if your gas, for example, this is initial volume. At first it has initial volume, this is initial volume V1, and as you move piston to second position, this is V2. Now volume becomes this. Okay, so your work, your limits will be, if you want to calculate, will be dW will be minus V1 to V2 P d. So this is work in thermodynamics. Okay, if it will be greater than 0 if V2 is smaller than V1. Okay, and if it will be less than 0 if V2 is greater than V1.